Hello beautiful people, welcome. In this video I'm going to be turning this closet into a reading/lounge area for the kids. I'll be starting off with removing the doors because I just want it to be a flow type of thing, and then I'm going to be cleaning out the area. Now that the room is all clean and cleared out, it is time to get started. I have been wanting to do this reading area for basically since we moved into this house about a year ago and some change. Like, I knew I wanted a space for the kids to lounge and read, but I just couldn't think of an idea, and there's like nothing was coming to me because I wanted to be inviting where, yeah, like, you know, come sit down, read, use the room for what it's for, but I also wanted to be like fun and cool looking. And then it finally came to me. My kids got bean bags for Christmas and I just love this design. So I'm gonna insert the bean bags to show you guys. This is my inspiration. Right here's my inspiration, and of course a little help from Pinterest. It all came together and I know what I'm doing now, so yeah, y'all just watch me do what I do. I forgot to mention the most important part of this project. Even though I finally got my idea, it needed to be free 99 because we are working on so many other projects and they have all gone over budget. This project basically cost me nothing. All of the material we already have, paints, everything, they were all from previous projects, and I've said it before, so I'll say it again. We like to use what we have. It's not about your resources, but your resourcefulness, and I was very resourceful with this project. I just have to say that taping was the hardest part for me because I am not a straight line measuring type of person. I am all over the place, and just trying to get this tape to be on the line that I drew, it was actually a lot. Like, I didn't realize that it was going to be so much, but it was a lot for me. Alright, so the first layer, I guess you'll call it, of paint is done. Now it's time for the next layer, the next colors that I'm going to be adding. Since there's going to be a lot of waiting for paint to dry, to remove the tape, to add the tape again type of thing, I'm waiting for the second layer of paint to dry, and right now I'm just adding circles to the top part. This is where the inspiration from the bean bag comes in. I know that I said the tape was the hardest part, but this was the most time consuming because I had to go over these circles at least like 4 to 5 times each just to make sure that the color popped, because it wasn't popping for whatever reason. It wasn't popping with that one layer. When I say time consuming, I really mean time consuming. Like, a whole day went by and it felt like I only did like 4 circles. My hand was cramping up from painting all of those circles, and since my previous layer of the big paints finally dried, I'm going ahead and adding my last layer of the big paints. Struggling a little here because, like I told you guys, these are paints from previous projects and I did not have much of this color, so I'm pushing as hard as I can to spread it because there really was nothing left. some bookshelves for this room, so I'm making some. I wouldn't call them floating bookshelves, but they're kind of like floating. Either way, it was another thing that I got from Pinterest. Thank you, Pinterest. And I think they're gonna look so cute in here. Look like I know what I'm doing, but let me tell you guys right now, I don't. As you can see here, I didn't measure properly and I totally botched this thing up. So I'm gonna have to take it apart, recut it, and then put it back together. All right, so the plan was to take this apart, recut it, and put it back together, but that was too much work. I was like, why can't I just cut it? And then Ryan said that that was possible, but he didn't trust me to do it, so he did it for me. Now that these are cut and they're even, I'm gonna go ahead and sand them and then I'll stain them. While I sat there and struggled to make 2 little bookshelves, Ryan went ahead and built a whole bookcase so the kids have a place for the rest of their books. Now that we have all of the building and whatnot out of the way, Ryan is going to be hanging up the shelves that I made. And as you guys can clearly see, I do not know what I'm doing, because while he was trying to put these up, they cracked. I just need to stay in my lane. I can paint, I can decorate, I can do all of that jazz. But building, I will leave that to Ryan. So glad that he's my repairman, man. So glad that he's my repairman, because he was able to fix this in like 2 seconds and finish putting everything back up, because I would have been freaking out. Actually, I was freaking out, but he handled it well. Time for my finishing touches, and here's what broke the bank, you guys. This rug. So this rug was about $35, and I had a $25 Amazon gift card. You guys know I am an Amazon junkie. So this whole project literally cost me $7, like to the T, which is kind of crazy to me. Sorry guys, I don't have any aesthetically pleasing books. These were books that were just way too big for the bookcase. I knew that I was going to have some, and I hate that look. I hate the whole overlapping or hanging over the shelving. It's just like that really drives me nuts. So that's literally the only reason why I even built these bookshelves, were because I knew that we had bigger books that were gonna do that on the bookcase, and I couldn't handle it. And she is complete, and oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like I love this room. This is like my new favorite place. It used to be the porch, but this is now my room. It was supposed to be for the kids, but it's mine. I love it. Can't forget Orion's amazing bookcase. You guys have no idea how much easier he's made this whole homeschooling thing for me with this bookcase. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.